Hi, welcome to AB Friendly Company. I'm Michael Jordan and this is the Underground Meadery. This is the next segment in the video series that we're doing for 52 meads in the year. We're going to get to the biggest one that everybody wants to know about, honey. Right? Honey is going to be your number one product when you're using everything that you have to make meads. So we have got a variety of honeys that we're going to be using. We're actually going to be using one honey a month. At the beginning of every segment of that month, we're going to show you a different honey. So we're going to have 12 different honeys that we're using. I'm going to show you a variety of them that we have right now. So you can even start prepping so you can get them going for every month of the year. Of course, we have our AB Friendly Company Clover Honey. So this is going to be a good raw clover honey that we're going to be using. This is a 1 pound jar, and this is a 4-pound jar. So this is one reason why we measured. We even have 5-gallon tubs, so we're going to be able to measure it off. But you should find yourself a clover honey, and that way you can try a clover honey with the basic mead mixture. When you go through this segment, you're going to be using a lot of honey. Each batch is going to be taking anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds of honey when we do it. In between, most of them are 3-pound honey batches because I think that is a good blend of honey for a gallon of mead. But so you're going to need a lot of honey. But in January, right now, when you see us, we're going to be doing a clover honey mead. So I would get clover honey to go. And then we're going to go from really darks all the way back down to the clover and some extra. This right here is buckwheat honey. Right, you can kind of see how much darker it is than the clover honey. Right, so when we do the mead mix, it's going to be the same mix for every one, but it's going to use a different honey. So you can see this is buckwheat, and this right here is topilo, right from the topila tree. You can see that it's even a lighter honey. So we're going to go for some darks to lights. One of the really cool ones is going to be, should be here at the mellow foam honey. Now it's a little dark, but it's got a good color to it, a good golden color to it. But when it's used, you can use it two ways. We can boil it and make it into a brochet, or we can just add it. You're going to see us just add it the first round, but it has a marshmallow taste to it. So it's going to be kind of exciting to use. Another really good one is the blackberry. It has a really good flavor. I think people like just to eat it on tablespoons. All of these are non-blended. In other words, what they came from was the flowers themselves as nectar, and these are all raw. The company that we were working with is the Winter Park Honey Company out of Colorado. They're a distributor. They go all over and they pick up different honeys from different good venues. Rice's Honey out of Greeley, Colorado is a good company in our area. The Bryant Brothers of Northern Wyoming is another good company to go to. What I'm trying to say is that you should find a distributor of honey that is local for you, because if you're ordering honey, one of them that we've even brought in, this is a Manuka honey from New Zealand. It's a little sour on taste, but this is a plus 20 of the antibiotics and anaerobics that come naturally from Manuka. You're going to be seeing us use this a couple different times. We'll be using a basic mead recipe. You'll see it when we go to Colorado to Neoteric Farms to do one. You're going to see us do the CBD oil one for the cannabis treatment to make a medicated mead. So this is another one that you're going to see us use is the Manuka, and this is a more expensive honey, and the reason this one's probably one of the most expensive ones next to the periwinkle honey is due to the fact of the medicinal value with it and where it comes from. The periwinkle honey that we usually get, we ship in, it's a little darker, has great robust flavor. Another one that's kind of like periwinkle is a lavender. It works pretty good for almost the same thing. The one that I don't have here that hasn't come yet is the macadamia nut honey. When it comes, it's about in the middle of this section here. It's a little darker. But as you can see, we have like a red color from the mellow foam. We've got some super dark with the buckwheat, some light colors with the clover, some medicated honey with the Manuka honey, and that way we can do some different blends. So we're going to be doing 12 different meads with through the year. So each month we'll have a different type of honey with the same mixture. So that way you can even taste which honeys you might like best in your meads. That's one reason why we're going to do this. And then we're going to throw in some really extra stuff, and we're going to show you how to brochet them. We're going to show you how to use them for the medical value of releasing some of the chemicals in it. So this is what you're going to need to get next, is I would order 60 pounds of honey from somewhere so you can start making these meads through the year, because they're going to take about 3 pounds a piece.